Rani Rampal and Neha playing with the combination of 3-4-3 that was in the last game. Happy with that, Viren?
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter too much about the first 11 because the Indian team these days, they make so many rolling substitutions that you'll see players coming onto the pitch in the first 2 or 3 minutes itself. And I would love to see the Indian team starting with pace, fire and intensity in this all-important semi-final match versus Argentina. We started off really well in the quarter-final versus Australia, had an almost near immaculate game. And we will definitely be needing more of that today. Here you can see Valentina Raposo, 2 goals in the tournament so far. One of the top strikers in this Argentina team. Gurjeet Kaur, she scored just 1 goal this tournament, but it was an all-important goal in the quarter-final versus Australia.
I think that was a golden goal, beating the mighty Australians. What a drag flick that was, and good to see that of course Gurjeet is getting back into the form, and this is one of the most experienced players, Mariam Belen Suchi, 35 years of age. Of course, 3 Olympics under her belt, 5 feet 10 inches. The countdown has begun. And this is one of the most crucial games of Indian women hockey. It's the fight for a medal for both the teams. India from right to left, wearing the all whites, all blacks for Argentina. Very unusual, you reckon? It's of course the second dress of Argentina. Very used to seeing Argentina with the white and the blue strip dress.
Yeah, both teams playing in their non-regular colors. India normally wears blue and Argentina in white and blue. India attacking down the right flank. It's good to see India on the front foot right from the first minute. Shows good positive intent by this Indian team.
They did show a lot of positivity against Australia. They were speedy, they were intercepting, they were ruling the midfield. That's the right word I would want to use for the Indian women team. The way they played the last game, they looked like a champion side. No doubts about it. But this is a different ballgame altogether. They don't play deep defense, the Argentinians. They tackle hard. They make your life miserable in between. They're a tough team, speedy side, as we see a move coming from the right, asking for a football there. Advantage played by the umpire. Whistle in the end. Delfina Marino, another quick forward, Viren. And she, of course, needs to be looked after by her defenders properly. Cincinnati trying to put the cross inside the circle. Well defended there by the Indian team. Rani Rampal.
Yeah, of course, Delfina Marino is the danger woman in this Argentina team. She's the creative mastermind. As you see, Vandana attacking down this left-hand flank. She's been superb for India throughout.
The first circle entry for India results into the first penalty corner for them. Happy to see Vandana Katare also getting back into form. She got a hat-trick, the only woman to get a hat-trick in international hockey, in Olympics rather.
Brilliant stick work by Neha, finding the foot of the Argentina defender. I think that's what we need. We need to be creative and skillful and brave in the D. Dribble at the right time. Gurjeet Kaur stepping up to the circle. How India would love for her to score again and take an early lead in the semi-final.
Nicely injected. Shy taken, India strike early.
Dream start for India. Stunning drag flick by Gurjeet Kaur to the left bottom of goalkeeper Suchi Belen. There was immense power in that strike. And you can definitely see, Munish, that the confidence of scoring against Australia has rubbed off on Gurjeet. And here she goes again with an early strike to give India a lead right in the first quarter.
Well, to beat a world-class goalkeeper in the early hours of the game, that is tremendous strike by Gurjeet Kaur. And good to see that she beat, of course, the goalkeeper and also Chocolino, the defender who was on her left.
I think the pace, power and precision of that drag flick did the trick, Munish.
I really want to forget that game against Ireland where India got 14 penalty corners, failed to convert one. They did win that game, got a field goal in that particular day. Of course, it was Rani Rampal's creation, but then 1-0 India leading at the moment. Early days there, they need to defend well. Attack coming from the left. Jankunas, another dangerous player for Argentina. Double teaming her. India, of course, striking early, and good to see that Gurjeet is back in form. The drag flicker had a tough time early in the earlier games.
Yeah, you need your big players to step up at the big moments, and has Gurjeet stepped up? 2 crucial goals now in 2 consecutive knockout games for Gurjeet Kaur.
And that's a long pass. There's a good interception in the end. There's Delfina Marino, the dangerous forward of Argentina, already wearing in the circle. India doing well there. Whistle going in favor of Argentina. Need to be 5 meters back.
Fantastic interception by Udita right in the D. She needed to be there and kept the stick down. India will have to be careful that they don't go too much on the defensive. The mindset should not change with that early goal. It's important to stay positive, stay aggressive, and press a little high and not go too deep.
Victoria Jose playing it, shifting the momentum on the left. And that's, of course, the ball going over the baseline. Well, India people, the experts, you have talked about that they need to keep the tempo up. They need to match the Argentinian pace. Deep Dreseka there, pushing ball out of the circle. And what a zone positioning by the Argentinians now, trying to make it difficult. But India had all the answers of the strong Australian side in the previous game. And as of now, they look good.
Yeah, like I said, it's Short Marine will be very happy with that early lead, but he will want to ensure that the Indians do not get into a negative mindset and try to defend this lead. A 1-0 lead is never enough in modern hockey, and India should keep positive. You see once again attacking down the left-hand flank, Navneet Kaur, who's had a superb tournament, combining very well with Vandana up front.
Salima Tete has come in as a role in substitution, wearing the jersey number 30. Good to see Lal Ramsiami also inside the turf.
You see Coach Carlos Soretegui, one of the most maverick coaches in world hockey. I played against him, Munish, and he was as maverick a player as he's a coach.
Well, then interception there. Argentina building up a counter-attack, speedy forward. Of course, Victoria Maria Granato wasn't there in the initial 11, came in as a role in substitutions. Good stick work there. India needs to be very careful. Good defending, no whistle there. And India bring the ball out of the circle.
Again, fantastic work on the double team. Monica there doing a great job in defense. She's been so strong throughout the tournament, assured and composed, along with Deep Greseka and Udita in that Indian defense.
I feel that the secret to beat a big team is a good coordination among the team. It's a good camaraderie that we see in the Indian side. At the moment, the attack building up from the right. Retigi, who happens to be the daughter of the coach, now trying to cross the ball in. And of course, free hit for India in the end. So it's a good compilation of the defense. Of course, it's a good strategy, good positioning. The zone positioning had been very good against Australia. And India are playing almost the same strategy what they did against Australia.
Yeah, you know, the good thing I'm seeing about the Indian team is they're playing with a lot of confidence and composure on the ball. They're passing the ball at the right time. The speed of release is right. The speed of the ball is right. And more importantly, there you see some excellent stick work by Vandana. A quick start by Salima Tete.
Well, then a group of defenders now, led by, of course, Augustina Elbethario. Leading up front, intercepted there, and good work done there by Lal Ramsiami, but the whistle going against the Indians. Got to be a little more careful with answering back to the umpire. Oh, good stick work there. Once again, the free hit will remain in favor of Sankez Moshea. Early pressures built up by India. They got that opportunity. And hockey, modern day hockey, Viren, is all about in cashing. You get those opportunities and cash that. He's got a glimpse of Sharmila Devi. She's been splendid against the Australians. Was waiting on the sidelines to come in. Nice pass there. Attacking from the left wing. Footfall there. Monica. India need to defend well. Circle entry for Argentina. That looks dangerous. This is going to be a good defense by India. Well done there. Bringing the ball out of the circle.
Again, the Indians being very calm and composed in the defense, not committing to the tackle. Or a mistake here, a poor back pass. Here's Deep Grace Eka on the cover. Again, a bit of a wrong pass from Nisha led to that situation. But luckily for India, it didn't fall directly to an Argentinian forward. This is something we can't afford, turnovers in the midfield.
One more turnover there by the experienced Rani Rampal. Attack coming from the left. Sankez Moshia getting inside and winning a penalty corner for Argentina. Their first penalty corner.
A bit of loose play by Captain Rani Rampal. She needs to be stronger in that midfield, protect the ball more. You cannot give a world-class team like Argentina opportunities like this to turn over the ball so quickly. Sanchez turning Sushila Devi on the wrong side, conceding that short corner.
She's one of the talented players of Argentina. They've got a good forward lineup in the form of Rocio Sanchez Moshia, Delfina Marino,
Agustina Gorzelani, the drag flicker for Argentina. She's scored 3 goals in this tournament so far.
Salima Tete there. The first rusher did her job well. It's a long corner for Argentina. Good to see that the Indian defenders, the half line was falling back to defend. And well done there. Navneet Kaur holding the possession, showing her skills there, winning the possession, the free hit as well.
Navneet Kaur doing very well. Here, as you can see, the replay of that penalty corner. If we have a wonderful runner in Amit Rohidas on the men's side, we have Salima on the doing the same job for the women's team there.
Rani Rampal there was trying hard to win the possession. Unlucky touch there, the ball goes over the baseline. Well, I've got a very interesting stat to it, and of course we see the roll-in substitutions there. India have made 522 roll-in substitutions before the start of the game. Argentina, on the other hand, have made just 277. The possession rate, of course, in favour of Argentina at the moment. But then India have been quick in their roll-in substitutions to keep the pace along.
Munish, that's a wonderful stat, and this goes to show intelligent use of the rolling substitution is so critical in modern hockey to keep the players fresh, to maintain a high tempo throughout the game. And as you've seen in all the matches, India have played at a very high tempo, and this game is being played at a scorching pace in this first quarter.
Long pass there by Udita, intercepted. Of course, Argentina winning the free hit. That'll be a small little nudge from the back by Rani Rampal.
And Manish, another feature of this Indian team is the re-tackling by all the forwards. Because they know that they will get changed every 3 or 4 minutes, they are steaming back on the re-tackling, putting pressure. The forwards are the first line of defense. And we have to defend as a team and be very strong. And Short Marine has ensured that when India loses the ball, everyone falls back in a very disciplined and structured manner.
And if I can just add on to that, we need a united defense. We need to fall back. We need to defend well inside the circle. Of course, Short Marine there. Early days, India leading at the moment. The goal, of course, scored by a penalty corner by Gurjeet Kaur. This is a nice run from the left. Monica there, finding it hard to get past the number 22, which is Trinchineri, winning a free hit though.
Delightful stick work by Monica. That's not an easy skill to do when at speed you're running and lifting it up over the stick of the defender. The Indians showing their skills at the right time.
And that was a good intent by Deep Reseka. Long slap pass, but well intercepted there. Of course, whistle should be in favour of Argentina, of course. You need to be 5 meters away when the scoop is played. And probably the distance wasn't maintained there. Well, then creating a pressure now. India defending well with all the white shirts inside the 23-meter area. Possession will still remain with Argentina, with that infringement right outside the circle. Mario Jose Granato.
I still feel India are defending a couple of meters too deep. The defense led by Deep Grace Eka has to push up a little bit more to avoid the pressure of conceding short corners. They need to tackle as far as possible outside the 25-yard area or the D area.
Well, then building an attack from the right flank. Trinchineri now trying to find an opening. Indians crowding the circle at the moment. A good entry inside the circle. Tried to win a penalty corner there. Delfina Marino, an experienced player. She's a quick player, quick stick work, talented player of Argentina.
Again, great defending by Sushila Chanu. Sushila has been one of our outstanding players throughout the tournament. She's one of the unsung heroes in the midfield. Her work rate has
in the previous game. All they need to do is the coordination in the defense today hadn't really been dominated the midfield. The Indian team at the moment now searching for a possession. Argentina, they're playing zone marking now. Good to see a good defense there by Udita. Winning for a possession. Argentina, they're playing zone marking now. Good to see a good defense there by Udita. Winning the possession for India. Well played on the left. Rani Rampal. Nice trick work there. Double team and will win the free hit.
again Rani so intelligent in drawing the defenders to her, waiting for them to commit and then slipping it through their leg. Intelligent play by Rani. She doesn't have the most speed now, Munish, but her intelligence and creativity in the circle is what makes her so dangerous.
Probably that's the reason Argentina is also relying on Delfina Marino and the captain, Mario Nuevo. Looking for an opening. Nice pass there on the left by Udita to Nisha. But Argentina have been forced to defend in the zone.
This is number 12, Delfina Marino, the creative mastermind of Argentina. She's one of their most dangerous players, and the Indian defense will really have to keep a watch out for her. As you see Argentina rotating the ball in their midfield.
A long pass there. I think it's...
We're watching, both of you.
Well then, a word of caution coming by the umpires. A small little tussle going on. And a very agitated an articulation by the Argentinian coach Carlos Jose Retegui. Well then, a little attack from the left by Moshia. India winning the free hit then. Quick to take was Neha. Good to see India falling on the man-to-man marking also when the time comes. And the need arises at the moment. India holding the possession. Nice marking done there by the Argentinians. They're quick to fall back, Viren.
Yeah, both teams have been very disciplined in their defense, ensuring that they maintain numbers in defense, getting their structure right. As you see Navneet Kaur, she's shifting from the right to left flank,
Oh, that's
clashing
a
into
nasty tackle.
Borzelani. This sometimes happens in hockey.
She's a tough girl too. Oh, she's got a cut on her eyebrow.
I think that was a clash of heads, really, and both players might need some medical attention here.
Church ladies and gentlemen, nothing. No, just let go. Thanks.
Both important players for teams, as you can see, some blood coming from Navneet's forehead.
But I would say that was sheer commitment from both the players. And for the tough girl, she's got a cut as well.
Here you can see
Did your team touch the glass?
both players going for the ball, and that's unintentional from both players, and that would have been extremely painful. I mean, clash of heads is one of the most painful injuries. I've had it a few times, Munish, and that can really hurt for both these players.
Last half minute in this first quarter, India leading 1-0.
Please make sure
Neha.
you don't go inside the goal, okay? Yep.
Wanda Nakatara being told by the umpire, make sure that you don't go inside the goal. Monica. Rani Rampal. Can India create another penalty corner in the remaining 20 seconds? Holding the possession at the left corner. Well then, this is the moment where they need to intercept. A good run there by, a good interception first, and a good run there by Victoria Maria Granato.
Be careful,
Be careful, it's a call for number 32, Neha. She needs to be careful in the next quarter. Well, then, this has been a quarter. India 1-0 up with that lovely drag flick by Gurjeet Kaur. India leading 1-0.
मेहनत तो हम सबने बड़ी करी थी।
हाय रिचा।
Hi, Rishi.
आई गॉट 90% इन केमिस्ट्री। आप डेट पे चलोगे मेरे साथ?
Both the teams, India are attacking
From our right to left and the whites today, Argentina and All Blacks. But that's possession almost given away by Nikki Pradhan. Glad to see that she won the possession.
India need to be very careful. Double teaming for Salima. Coming.
Alpatario, one of the most dangerous forwards. You see using her speed down that left-hand flank, and I think once again there was a mistake made by the Indian defence. I thought Gurjeet could have tackled Alpatario right on top next to the 25-yard line, but they allowed her to run, and that's very dangerous against this very pacey Argentinian attack.
Now Augustina Gorzolani has been splendid with the drag flicks for Argentina. She's their leading scorer with 3 goals. But then India need to defend well here. A little variation. Moshia, and the whistle has been blown up. Dangerous play call. And well done India at this moment.
Yeah, good defending by the Indians. The Argentinians going for a variation. But the Indian defense, here you see the reverse hit. Nikki Pradhan putting as much pressure. Here you see the ball rising. resulting in the dangerous play. If it rises above the knee level, that's regarded as dangerous play. Well caught by the umpire and good defending by the Indian short corner defending team.
Well, then they've really worked hard with the first runner, and the Russia has done a tremendous job for India. Beat Nikki Pradhan. Well played there by Nikki Pradhan onto the left flank. The move, Salima Tete now. Nice stick work. India making move inside the circle. Wanted an Indian shirt to intercept that ball, but on to the counter-attack is Argentina with Mario Jose Granato. They need to fall back quickly. Albertario. India falling back, but they need to be at the right areas, right places. Well defended by Savita. Penalty corner number 3.
Gurjeet caught a bit off balance over here with the clearance from Savita Punya. I think Gurjeet should have done better out here. She scored a very crucial goal, but have made a couple of mistakes here in the defense, which has resulted in India conceding 2 penalty corners. And the Indian defense and Savita will have to be on their toes against Argentina.
This also reminds me of the players who've been good drag flickers. They haven't been great defenders. I would like to put Gurjeet Kaur in that category. Give the early blows for India to Argentina. Meanwhile, in the third penalty corner. Strike! And they strike well. It's an equalizer in the second quarter.
And the Argentina captain Noel Barrio getting that drag flick low hard to Savita's right, giving no chance to Savita. Oh, it was Savita's left over here.
But where was the first rusher? Lal Remseami. No match to either Monica or Salima Tete. She gave ample space to the Argentinian captain Barrio Nuevo. And Argentina equalizing there. That's the importance of the Russia. You need to get on. You need to be there quickly before the drag flick is taken. India under pressure at the moment.
Yeah, I think India just making the mistake of going a bit too defensive. And again, defending too deep, allowing the Argentinian strikers to run at them.
Sofia Takalunu. India now, of course, will get a free hit there. But then you need to get your the first rusher. You need to identify them. Salima Tete wasn't there in the field. Lal Remseami was way behind. And if you get a glimpse of that goal once again, it was an open area for the Argentinian captain. She's already got 194 goals in international matches. That was 195th for her.
Yes, Captain Noel Barrio Nuevo, 37 years old, over 340 caps for Argentina, one of the most experienced players in world hockey. And what an important goal that was for Argentina.
Good to see Navdeep Kaur back in the field. Had that little cut on the eyebrow. And this is another move. Consistent moves from the left flank by the Argentinians. Losing on the pace, Augustina Albertario. India need to dominate the midfield. They did that in the first quarter. Slowed down a bit. Nice little play up front. Rani Rampal pushing the ball inside. They need more white shirts inside the 23-meter area. Augustino Alonso controlling the pace in the midfield at the moment. Argentina.
Since the start of the second quarter, Argentina have definitely dominated ball possession. They've been more aggressive. And India need to gain control of the midfield. Keep better composure on the ball. Keep the ball moving. Get some possession.
Back pass played there by Udita. And look how quickly the Argentine forwards are creating pressure on the Indians. And this is where they lose the possession. Lucky that ball took a favorable deflection. Lal Remseami changing the ends. Played up front. Number 16, Vandana Kataria. She's the talented girl. We haven't seen much of action from her. Good pass there. It's a chance. And didn't get the kind of touch she wanted in the middle.
Fantastic ball by Vandana Kataria, minusing that ball back to Lalrem Siami, but a poor trap by Lalrem Siami. It needed a perfect trap, and that would have put her in a perfect position to take a strike at the goal. Wonderful work by India, switching the ball quickly from left to right flank, and Vandana finding Lalrem Siami with a perfect cross. Unfortunately, the trapping was not up to mark.
That was one of the circle penetrations that came after almost 7 minutes. India right under pressure. Nice, skillful stick work there by Roshio Sankesh Moshia. And India need to dominate the midfield. They did that. They matched the pace of the Australians. It's a different ball game altogether. Argentina team, they don't defend deeply. They play an open game. They're direct. They want to get the fouls. They want to get the cards. They have an attacking midfield. Once again, getting a glimpse of that drag clip. The first rusher, Lalrem Siami, was not even close.
Yeah. In terms of rushing, Lalrem Siami is the second choice. Nikki Pradhan is normally the first choice.
That was a lucky escape for India. Good that Julieta Jankunas didn't get a connection on the ball. India winning the possession, but they have to work hard. Defense. They need to take care of the 23-meter area. Look how fast a double teaming right, not very far from the 23-meter area line.
Guys, come on. Let's get them stamped properly.
Look how fast a double teaming right, not very far from the 23-meter area line.
Guys, come on. Let's get them stamped properly.
Gonzalani back on the pitch after her injury.
Argentina clearly ruling the midfield at the moment. Was surprised by that early strike by Gurjeet Kaur. India went 1-0 up. They need to fall back. They need to be more disciplined. Coordination amongst them is lacking at the moment, and this is the right time. Right words should go in the middle. 50-50 possession rate at the moment for Argentina and India. Nice flat pass there, intercepted well there by Agustina Albertario. Now once again moving on to the left. That's the weak link probably, Viren, and they found that.
Yeah, I think you need to tackle Agustina Albertario as much as possible out of the D, because she's got great speed and pace, especially down the left flank.
Well, India did make those circle penetrations early in the very first quarter, but after that it's been... Now look what India have done. They've given away an easy possession now. Sushila Chanu not able to grab the ball properly. Argentina attacking India continuously in the second quarter. 1-1. India need to defend well.
Again, the ball going straight into the goal from out of the D. So a free hit in favor of India, 16-yard free hit. Just 5 minutes to go for the end of the second quarter. Very crucial phase of this game. Neither team will want to go down a goal.
Well, then India building an attack. They need to get inside the circle. Vandana Kataria moving on to the right. Well tackled there by number 22, Eugenia Trinchineri. India still not able to press up front. Winning a possession now. We need some more white shirts inside the circle. Win a free hit. Very quick to start. Nice pass up front. Rani Rampal is wearing right at the sidebar. Salima Tete winning a penalty corner for India. Penalty. Corner number 2 in the second quarter.
Good strong play by Salima Tete on the top of the D, pushing the ball onto the foot of the Argentina defender, fighting very hard. Salima Tete. And let's see what India make of this penalty corner.
15. 10 seconds.
Well, the time called by the umpire, 10 seconds, and they need to get ready. Otherwise, there is a violation for the defenders. 4 defenders along with the goalkeeper. Good save there by the Argentinian experienced goalkeeper Maria Belensucci. Gurjeet Kaur striking well, but this time keeping all eyes on the ball. Suchi. India still arriving now. Will that be a penalty corner once again? Yes, it is. Foot inside the circle while clearing.
A mistake by Captain Noel pushing onto the foot.
Well, then the penalty corner number 3. India got the first goal in the very first penalty corner. Carlos Jose Retegui always looking tensed. Navneet with the injection. A fumble there, and India lose an opportunity. The possession still with them. Good to see. Sushila Chanu intercepting there. One more penalty corner. Oh, she's got the mask on.
No, that's the rule. If you want to defend it, you can't. The F right, please go.
But the rule says after the penalty corner, after the ball moves out of the circle, the protective gear, the mask has to come out. The players have to take the mask out. Alonso there, Augustino Alonso, 174 games for Argentina, has asked for a referral. I feel that Argentina is on the verge of losing that referral.
The ball with the mask on and the ball has gone outside. Therefore, penalty corner. Argentina are saying that it was still within the penalty corner. Okay. I'll take a look for you on this. Okay?
Well, the rules clearly spoken there by the umpire, no doubts about it. And you can see Sofia Toccolino defending with the face mask on. And it was also Augustina Alonso. So 2 players with the face gear on while the ball went outside the striking circle. And immediately the penalty corner was awarded to India. Good to see that India have created an attack. They pressurized the Argentinian defense with almost 10 minutes of defending. Started pressurizing the Indian defense. The Argentinian midfield was dominating in the middle. The forwards made continuous, consistent attacks from the left flank. India was under pressure. The defense needed some discipline. But one little move that resulted in 1 penalty corner. This, of course, was a wrong tapping there. Deep Treseka had almost given up, falling back. She was there. She was running back to her half. And while this play was on, immediately the whistle was blown, because this is where, when the tapping was done by Sofia Toccolino, inside the circle, the umpire got to see that the players had not taken off their face gears. That's almost like a breather for the players. It's time that they recover. It's been a fast game between Argentina and India. The Indian
Sarah?
defense has been
Yeah.
made to work hard. And here comes the verdict.
Sarah? Yes? Sarah? Yes? I have a decision for you. There was no break in play, so therefore you can start with for the defense. Fortunately, there was no break in play, so no penalty corner. Okay? They keep their referral. Okay.
Well, it's the other way around. Sarah Wilson of Great Britain, the umpire.
But we can't do anything about it. We're being told the corner was over, and which is why I do a penalty corner. But I know, but what she's saying is there was no vacancy.
Well, you just heard the umpire, Sarah Wilson, saying that there was no break of play. So the video umpire, Ayana McLean, has given the decision in favor of the Argentinians. So they'll keep their referral, and the scoreline remains at 1-1 with 3 minutes 50 to go in the second quarter. India need to press hard up front. Long scoop there. Once the scoop was played, it seems that Udita was ahead of Delfina Marino. That's the reason India won the free hit there. Nice upfront play there by Alonso on the left. Once again, Argentina, they've been pressing hard on the left flank. Moving ahead very strongly is Sofia Tocolino, the midfielder. She's been dangerous. Nice defending there. Salima Tete giving away the possession. Augustina Albertario wins the penalty corner now for Argentina. They've been dangerous at the left flank. They've created opportunities. They've created penalty corners from the left flank. And there they are winning a penalty corner once again. Double teaming. And eventually, the foot inside the circle. Imagine just inches inside the circle line. So Sheila has given away one more penalty corner to the Argentinians. 1-1 the scoreline.
You got it. Thank you.
Sushila Chanu, Salima Tete, 4 defenders, 1 goalkeeper. Savita needs to do well here. Nice tapping. Drag flick taken. Oh, good stick work there. Wasn't the foot. And India defend well. Deep Sekka, more than 300 games for India. Her experience will count today. Played a great game against Australia. Everybody falling back now. 2:45 remaining. Argentina, look at the coordination, not giving away the possession, controlling the midfield, pushing on to the left. Augustina Alonso, Valentina Raposo. Once again from the left flank, Delfina Marino, one of the talented players. Look at the stick work. She's quick with that. Nothing is the call by the umpire. New Zealand's Amber Church keeping an eye. India still under pressure, and that is the area, the left flank inside the 23-meter area. You've seen number of attacks by Argentina there. Nice stick work there. Nice fluke, and India winning the free hit eventually. Well, then this is a different ballgame altogether. Should Marin probably will change his strategy in the second half, but India now, look, they're being made to work hard inside the 23-meter area. Once again, the possession one. Will that be a tomahawk looking for an opening? Good defending by India. Salima Tete, full marks to her. Navneet Kaur winning a free hit for India. Danger averted, but for the moment, they need to get an answer for the Argentinian forwards. Consistent attacking from the left flanks. Long little scoop play there by Udita. Navneet Kaur. Oh, nice pass there. It's a chance for Neha. Reverse coming, asking for a PC. Turned down by the umpire. Still holding the possession. Gurjeet. Nice pass in the middle. They are finally creating pressures inside the 23-meter area of Argentina. Albertario changing the ends once again, shifting, focusing on the left. There goes the slap pass, which is quick. And I would say that Gurjeet could have done better than that. She was in front of the attack of the forward line, doing well for Argentina. And they're concentrating on the left flank. And this is where India needs to tighten up things. Into the last 30. Sharmila Devi, one-on-one with Maria Noel. Maria Nuevo, the experienced player. India will have to hold possession here. Will slow down things. Oh, that's the wrong pass by Gurjeet. Well, a lot of work to be done in the second half. The 10-minute breather, of course, will be crucial for India. They needed one. The way Argentinian forwards have pressurized a goal in the first quarter by Gurjeet and a good reply through a PC conversion by Argentina's captain Maria Nuevo. The game is level 1-1, but Argentina has been putting tremendous pressure on the Indian defense from the left.
आप सभी क्या करते रहते हो? खाना नहीं मिलता क्या आप लोगों को?
किसी हॉट सी बंदी का नाम बोल। जेनिफर लॉरेंस। और गांधी के नाम बोल। दीदी।
Mother-sucking happiness! In India, we pray before we start any important work.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
ಈ ಸಂಧಿಕರ ಮನುಷ್ಯಂಗ ಹೂವಾಡ್ಕೆಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪಡಚವಂಗ வாழதான புடந்தோ ரிஸ்க் எடுக்கலாம் நாளைக்கு நாளைக்கு
Well, it's getting intense at the old hockey stadium as at the end of the first half, it's 1-1, second semi-final of the day, India versus Argentina. Well, India had a very, very interesting start, but Argentina had an answer back. As it stands, it's 1-1, but it's not yet over. Well, with me in the studio, I've got Siddharth as well as Viren. And I'm directly going to start with the second-minute goal that we had, of course, from Gurjeet Kaur here, Viren. You know, she didn't have to wait for the 22nd minute of the match. This time, in the very second minute, she comes with an answer and she rises to the occasion.
Yeah, of course, you know, this is what Gurjeet Kaur does best, penalty corner drag flicking. The confidence from the match against Australia has carried on to today's match, and what a fantastic drag flick. That was low, hard and powerful to the goalkeeper's left. Very hard to save for the goalkeeper. Just the pace, power and precision of that was too much for Suchi Bell in the Argentina goal. Great start for India.
Great start for India, but Siddharth, you know, Argentina came back with a lot of possessions. They built on the pressure, but kudos to India's defense. They handled the pressure well for a while.
Yeah, we did, and that was always going to happen. Ridhima semi-final, a game like no other, because in hockey you have not won anything if you get to the semi-final. You have to fight for the bronze as well. Argentina did pile on the pressure. Our deep defending was good, but we finally conceded one. You know, Gorzalani was not on the pitch when they scored. The captain stepped up for them, and she scored. You know, it was a very, very well taken drag flick, which we will see just in a little while from now. These are the attacks of Argentina, and more often than not, our deep defending was really good. I have to praise our defenders. There was a time when Gurjeet and Deep Graceka did get beaten and did give away penalty corners, but I would like to praise here Savita and Udita Dhua, who have been very, very good in deep defense today. So we should expect Argentina are second in the world. They are not going to give up. There are medals at stake. There's a gold medal match at stake if you win this one. So no one's going to give up easily, and if you're ahead, they're going to come back at you.
Right, but the captain of Argentina did what she had to do. I mean, there we conceded a goal and it equalized. At the 18th minute, she came up with an answer.
Yeah, of course, the Argentinian captain Noel Barrero is one of the senior most and most experienced players in world hockey. 37 years old, over 340 caps, and she came through for them with this drag flick again, low, hard to the goalkeeper's left. You see Sushila Chanu standing on the goal line also had no chance to save that ball. It deflected off her stick, and that was a crucial goal at a crucial time for Argentina. I think India are, again, we are tackling 2 or 3 meters too much behind. We need to push up as a defense. Savita needs to shout and scream to the defenders. Deep Graceka needs to push the midfield on top. And we're allowing most of the Argentina attacks are coming down their left flank, and we need additional cover in midfield to ensure that we do not allow them to run at us, because that's where they're really dangerous.
Right. Well, it's going to be a very interesting second half, and there are a couple of adjustments that need to be made. Well, guys, really need to get back to live action, because a very interesting second half is coming your way. It's happening, all the action right here at the OI Hockey Stadium. India and Argentina 1-1 as it stands. Couple of adjustments to be made in the second half. Who comes out on top? We'll find out in just a bit. You stay tuned.
Hi Richa.
Hi Rishi.
I got 90% in chemistry. आप डेट पे चलोगे मेरे साथ? I'll pay you.
No. I mean, you pay me. Lucky. Hey, Coco boy.
मैम, किसी के पास अगर पैसे ना हो तो आप उनसे बात नहीं करोगे?
बिल्कुल नहीं.
अगर किसी के पास कोई बात करने वाला भी ना हो तो?
The biggest sporting event ever deserves the widest coverage ever. Enjoy the power to select your own Olympics experience. Don't miss a single moment of Tokyo 2020 with the widest coverage of the Olympic Games on SONYTEN. Subscribe now. SONYLIV's coverage co-presented by JSW, Maruti Suzuki, partner MPL, fan ban jaoge.
ಸಂದೇಕರ ಮನುಷ್ಯಂಗ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪಡೆದ
உன்னை பார்த்த உடனே நான் உங்களை லவ் பண்றேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
உன்னால முடிஞ்ச ஒரு ஹெல்ப் பிரகாஷ். என் ஹஸ்பண்ட் ஹைதராபாத் போயிருக்காரு. வண்டிலாம் தனியா ஓட்டிடுவேன், ஆனா யாத்திரை வச்சுட்டு போறதுக்கு தான் கொஞ்சம் பயமா இருக்கு. நீங்க சந்தோஷமா வாழ்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணுமோ அதை பண்ணுங்க சார். ஜெயிலுக்கு போயிட்டானா யாரா யாரும் பார்த்துப்பா பிரகாஷ்.
வாழதானே புடந்தோ எடுக்கலாம்.
நாளைக்கு போலீஸ் வந்துடுவாங்க.
நாளைக்கு நாளைக்கு
The scoreline leveled once again. It was goalless when the play began, and it's 1-1. We are on the verge of the start of the second half, the third quarter, whichever way you want to put it. My name is Manish Jolly. With me is former Olympian, India's former captain, Viren Raskina. Viren, it's been a story of a flurry of attacks by the Argentinians from the left. I just wonder whether Argentina is going to change that strategy because they've made it more predictable for the Indian side. What do you reckon?
Yes, the Indian team will definitely need some defensive cover on their right side midfield because Agostina Albertario, Sofia Macari and Victoria Granato have been really dangerous on the left-hand flank, running hard at the Indian defense. And the Indians will hope not to concede too many penalty corners at the start of the second half.
Pushed back by the Argentinians now. Long scoop. India will win the free hit. Albertario there. Of course, a little nudge with the defender. Nice stick work there by Rani Rampal. Will win the free hit. Got to be a little careful there. Victoria Jose. Cards do come up if you try to stop the rhythm of the game. India now building an attack from the right. Navjot Kaur. Rani Rampal.
Rani's had a bit of quiet game by her high standards. And the Indians will definitely be looking up to her for some inspiration to lend some spark to the attacks. Indians attacking from the left-hand flank. Here Neha once again. Free hit will be in favor of India. Neha's had an excellent tournament throughout.
Well then, for all our viewers, you can use a DTH service remote to choose commentary options available in English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu on SONYTEN 1. Of course, the options there for our viewers. Meanwhile, India seeking more options in the defense, winning the possession in the midfield.
Good interception by Navjot Kaur, steaming down the right-hand flank now. Looking for Navneet. Argentina allowing Raposo, allowing the ball to run behind the goal line. Free hit in favor of Argentina.
Well then, Argentina once again from the left, building an attack. India need to defend well here. A good run there by Agostina Albertario, taking a strike, asking for a PC, denied there by the umpire, Sarah Wilson of Great Britain. Referral asked there by Delfina Marino.
What did you see it hit Shimpa? It's in front of you. But did you see it? Churchley? Yeah? Is she a penalty corner or not? No, I saw free hit out.
Okay. Oh, the footfall there. Now coming from the umpire, Amber Church.
Own it for danger. Argentina are saying penalty corner. I'll take a look.
Well, Sarah Wilson thought it was a dangerous play. Argentina has asked for a penalty corner for the dangerous play. And this is where it all happened. And I think that's stuck below the knee.
Yeah, Albertario with the reverse hit. And it's hit Deep Grace Eka on the top of her shin pad.
I think Sarah Wilson was blocked. The vision was blocked. She was standing behind the defender, Deep Grace Eka. And this is where she could not judge where the ball hit exactly. And that was clearly below the knee.
Yep. There's no clear reason to change your decision. Came off the player's knee. So therefore, it's a free hit to the defense and they lose the race.
The video empire mentioning that there's no clear reason to change the decision as it was a dangerous play. The ball hitting the knee of Deep Grace Eka and Argentina lose their referral.
Just come here, guys. Wait, just wait.
But again,
Listen.
Agostina Albertario
really
looking the most dangerous player on the pitch down that left-hand flank. And the Indians will have to do much more to stop her from those tearing runs that she's making. Time and again, she's a danger to the deep. And the Indians just not able to stop her.
Well, they're still struggling to get the possession in the midfield. India, Gurjeet comes up now. Will hit in at the moment. 1-1. We are into the third quarter. Long way to go for the hooter, but then remember, if the teams are tied, they go for the shootouts. But it's a long way to go at the moment. Argentina once again with Rocio Sanchez Moshia. Augusto Alonso trying to find an opening.
Sushila again doing wonderful work in the midfield, but loose play by the Indians. They need to be more precise with their passes. Here's Sharmila steaming down the left-hand flank now. She's strong and powerful, but not much support for her. I think what the Indians are not doing so well is they need to play their natural game. They need players closer to each other, finding quick, shorter passes. They need to go and support each other. There's too much gap right now between the midfield and the forward line, which is resulting in India losing possession after virtually 3 or 4 passes.
Well, you rightly said a while back that India is running out of some ideas in the midfield. And look how Argentina is dominating in the middle once again. Pushing up front for Agustina Alonso. India need to defend well here. Once again, push taken inside the 23-meter area. Julia Jankunas pushes on to the left. This is where they've got a lot of options, looking for an opening up front. India not even doing the zone marking properly at the moment. Maria Noel Barrio the captain.
Good interception by Salima Tete there. Argentina bringing the ball out of that left pocket.
Well,
Indians getting pushed on the back foot.
What we saw, Viren, the game against Australia, India was speedy there. India were creating chances. They're waiting for things to happen at the moment. The right flank looking very active. Once again, a circle penetration. Penalty corner once again for Argentina. Foot inside the circle. India under pressure.
Yes, the Argentinians have definitely started on a much more positive note. Here you see that ball from the right baseline, finding the foot of Deep Grace Eka.
20 seconds.
Yet another penalty corner for India to defend. They will have to watch out for the drag flick low and hard down at the board level from both Barrio Nuevo and Gorzelani.
This is a crucial juncture. Argentina with another penalty corner, and work done there by the first rusher. Of course, Salima Tete. Deep Grace Eka having a word with the umpire once again. It's another penalty corner for them.
Superb running by Salima Tete. Closing down Gorzelani very quickly. Putting her body on the line.
This is for all our viewers. You can use your DTH service remote to choose commentary options available in English, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu on SONYTEN 1. Drag flick coming at deflection inside the goal. Argentina were looking for that lead for a long time now, and India have asked for a referral.
It's my referral, okay? And you just check the goal and make sure there's no danger to the Indian player when the ball's coming.
It's an empire's referral, not the Indian team referral. She's saying whether it was dangerous towards the Indian player towards whom it was flicked. It got a deflection and went into the goal. Here you see hitting the knee of the Indian player. Sushila Chanu there.
And just want to make sure whether the danger play should be played by the umpire, whether it should go in favor of India or no. Once again, the Argentinian captain, Barrio Nuevo, coming into action. There's no Agustina Gorzeleni on the field, the PC specialist. This is the crucial moment.
The video umpires to decide whether hit Sushila on the knee. If it hits knee and above, it's dangerous play. If it's below the knee, then it will be a goal to Argentina.
Well, the video umpire of the day is Ayana McLean. She's taking, this is a crucial juncture. If India concede the lead, they're already under pressure. Argentina striking early on from the left flank in the first half, in the second quarter. And then we've seen continuous flurry of attacks from the right flank this time. And that earned a penalty corner. And this is another glimpse of what happened. Bigger question is, where did the ball hit? Did it hit the high part of the knee? Should that be called as dangerous? That's what Sarah Wilson, the umpire for Great Britain, is trying to confirm.
Yeah. There's no clear reason to change your decision. Yeah, thank you.
Well then, goal number 2. A brace there for Maria Noel Barrio Nuevo, the Argentinian captain.
Again, the video umpire determining that the ball hit Sushila Chanu below the knee and she was possibly crouched a little bit and giving the goal in favor of Argentina. 2-1 Argentina go into the lead. And on the run of play, they deserve that lead at the moment. They have been dominating since the start. I think the Indians will, it's only a matter of time when they will have to do a higher full press to put more pressure on this Argentina midfield. It's been far too comfortable for the Argentinian midfield.
And I feel Neha is going to get a card here. She was asked to stay 5 meters away from the free hit area. Was warned once, and India now clearly under pressure. Argentina at the moment. Alonso shifting the end from the midfield to the right.
A green card for Neha. She'll be out for a minimum of 2 minutes. India down to 10 women now against 11 of Argentina. They will have to make sure they do not concede during this period. The Indians must maintain their discipline and structure in defense. We cannot afford to have any cards. It's always tough to play when you're one player down.
Udita there giving away the possession. Neha, of course, will sit out for 2 minutes. And the new rule is that once the card is shown, unless you reach the chair, the clock, the 2-minute violation does not start. So need to get there quickly. A role in substitutions coming in. The captain going out. Lal Remsyami coming in. Sushila wants to come in.
Yeah, it's an India ball.
This is an India ball. Ball by Sarah Wilson. The umpire from Great Britain. Nikki Pradhan comes in. Deep Grace Heka. Need to pump up more in the 23-meter area of Argentina.
And I think the Argentinians have been a little bit smarter over here. They're forcing the Indians to play the long ball, which is not their comfort zone. The Indians are better in dribbling and shorter quick passes. And for that, they need more support with each other.
Salima Tete playing a short pass to Nisha. There's a quick start there. India penetrating from the left inside the circle. That's a good move. That's the kind of pressure they need to do. Gurjeet does it well, winning the possession, but a bad pass in the end. Still with the 10 players on the field. Showed Marin, of course, looking very tensed at the moment. But this was one move that was impressive in some time for India. Once again, concentrating on the left, getting inside the circle. Trailing by 1 goal. We are into the third quarter. 4:20 to go in this quarter. Salima Tete.
Yeah, India definitely looking a bit more positive since the time we went a goal down. We just need to make sure we do not get caught on the counter-attack. We're committing players forward as we're currently down to 10 players versus 11 of Argentina until Neha gets back on the field. Beautiful stick work.
Neha is back on the field, Viren, now, and look at the kind of stick work she's brought in at the moment, trying to find Lal Remsyami. Possession given away by India. Need to press hard, tackle hard here, win possession right near the 23-meter area. They give away the free hit.
Super work again by Albatario, dribbling away out of trouble. And I would like to see India pressing up more, especially in this left defensive pocket of Argentina. But the Argentinians doing well to rotate the ball very quickly and removing it out of the danger zone. Good tackle by Lal Remsyami.
And this is exactly what is needed, asking for a free hit. They will get one. No, they don't. It's Argentina with the free hit. Stick check there. That went in favor of Argentina. Long scoop played there.
Again, a dangerous ball when the scoop comes. The player who's receiving it, everyone else has to be at least 5 meters away. Deep Grace with the free hit.
For our viewers, use your DTH service remote to choose commentary options available in English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu on SONYTEN 1. Nice stick work there by Sankez Moshia, experienced defender. India pressing hard now. This is what was needed in the second quarter too. They lost possessions in the midfield, weren't really pressing hard, weren't really trying to win possessions. Well, they are doing now. They're a goal down. Need to get things right. 2:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Yes, the Indians will have to take more risks from now on. We are down 1-2 and it's hard to play conservative hockey all the time and expect to get an equalizer against a strong team like Argentina. We need to create more chances, need to get short corners, take tries at the goal. Right now the circle penetrations are drying up for India. And again, the defense needs to be pushing up much more than they are. Because the Indian midfield and forwards are being isolated and outnumbered by the Argentinian defense.
Monica is waiting on the sidelines to get in. India now concentrating on the left wing once again. Salima Tete. She's got Taculino. Nice cross coming inside the circle. These are the kind of moves that they have to create chances there. They've got more white t-shirts inside the circle. And these are the kind of openings they would require now. Pressing hard India, looking very impressive in the last 7 minutes or so.
Okay, please.
Absolutely, India's been better since the time we've gone down the goal. I hope it's not too little, too late. And you want to see India getting the ball into the Argentina circle, putting pressure on that Argentina defense, hitting hard crosses over there on the run, get the Argentinian defense moving around a bit.
Delfina Marino, one of the experienced forwards of Argentina, falling back near the 23-meter area. India will now reignite the attack. Nice slap there by Deep Grayseka, still holding the attack, concentrating on the left flank. Salima Tete with a good stick work eventually gives away the possession. Wrong pass there, but then
अपने मुल्क में जाके बना
Well, then the last quarter just about to begin. India trailing by 1 goal.
end of the first half, they've really pressed hard the Argentinian forwards. They managed to get the penalty corners, and of course got that second goal that they were looking for in the right from the word go in the second quarter. The third quarter in favor of Argentina, but good to see India pressing hard. They're trying to control the midfield. They've created opportunities, and this is the crucial juncture. The remaining 14 minutes and some 45 seconds will make history for India, or will India have to fight for the bronze?
Manish, you really want to see India enjoying this fourth quarter, not play under any pressure. They've already achieved a lot by coming to the semi-finals of the Olympics. These are the last 15 minutes of the semi-finals of the Olympics, and India should play freely, play their natural game, dribble when required, play the short passes, support each other, and try to create as many scoring opportunities as possible.
And for our viewers, you can use DTS.
Something happened out of this. Free hit for India down the right hand flank. Rani working hard. And good to see again India on the front foot right at the start of this fourth quarter. We'll need much more of this.
It was a solo run by Rani. Looking for an opening. India lose the possession once again.
Again, an unforced error by Salima Tete. There was no reason for her to rise the ball to make it dangerous play. Those are the kind of unforced errors we need to avoid in the fourth quarter. We need to keep a constant pressure on the Argentinian defense. Force them into errors. Pressurize them a little bit more.
And they're doing well now. Pressurizing them. Wait for that opportunity. Long pass there, slap pass, and this is what they've exactly done. By pressurizing, they're forcing Argentinian defense to make mistakes, and the possession comes back to India.
Absolutely. I think the Argentina was forced into the long ball, and India immediately got possession back of the ball.
Neha plays the ball up front. Nice reverse coming in there, but well intercepted by the Argentinian defense. Need to press hard here. India need to. Nice reverse coming in there, but well intercepted by the Argentinian defense. Need to press hard here. India need to stop them, win a possession, win a free hit. The side pocket press not working well for India at the moment.
Both teams really scrapping for that ball in the right pocket of the Argentina defense. Gorzalani with a long scoop ball. Gurjeet should get that ball comfortably. Needs to get it quickly out of the fence. Rotate the ball quickly.
Deep Grayseka. Lucky that she found Rani. Played up front there. India will lose the possession, but this is what India needs to do. They're holding the ball in the midfield. Four roll-in substitutions already in the wearing.
The trapping for India today hasn't been at the highest standards, like it was against Australia especially. But much better pressure from India at the start of the fourth quarter. 11 minutes to go for India to get a goal back. Semi-finals of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Crucial last 11 minutes coming up.
Navjot Kaur to Neha. Pushing up front for Monica. And that is a weak pass. That is where India need to polish a bit. Holding on to the ball. Free hit won by India.
Again, Neha doing a super job in midfield there for India. Udita. Neha doing a super job in midfield there for India. Udita Duhan with the ball. Lacking support again on her right. Gurjeet to Deep Grayseka.
Still seeking that opening up front. And as you see, the circle penetration, Argentinian defense had made it so difficult for India. Once again, requires some good stick work there. Lal Ramsiami winning a free hit for India.
Good skill over there by Navneet. Beautiful work.
Oh! That was one opportunity. That was close for an equalizer. And full marks to Maria Belenchuchi for getting the angle right. Good stick work in the end and full eyes on the ball by Maria Belenchuchi.
Fantastic 1-2 by Navneet Kaur and Monica, taking the deflection of Lal Ramsiami, but squeezing past the goal mouth over there. Big chance for India, but great work down the left hand flank. Their positive energy is definitely working now in putting the Argentinian defense under a little bit more pressure.
That was a violation there by Navneet. Argentina now looking under pressure. You got some 10 minutes and 5 odd seconds. India need to create attacks like that. They've threatened now in the fourth quarter. This is where India will have to press hard. They need to get things right in the defense inside the 23-meter area. Build up attacks. Get those openings inside the circle of Argentina.
Navjot Kaur down the right-hand flank. Super work. Oh, lovely ball by Navneet to Neha. Again, good work down this right-hand flank by India.
Navneet Kaur there, holding the possession inside the 23-meter area.
Again, you see the good shorter passes putting the Argentinians under pressure. This is much better from the Indians now. They're supporting each other, coming closer to each other, hitting the ball in the D, and that should be a penalty corner for India.
Yes, it is. And this has happened because of the continuous pressure India has thwarted the Argentinian attack. They've attacked from the left, they attacked building up from the right, and a rare mistake inside the circle. And I reckon, Viren, that's the pressure that's forced Argentina to make a mistake inside the circle.
Absolutely. Again, India now playing to their strengths and quick, sharp attacks, close passing, dribbling when required, playing with much more confidence. And it was a constant build-up of pressure over this last 5-6 minutes, which has resulted in this penalty corner for India.
The penalty corner number 5 for India. And this is where they need to get things right. One opportunity coming India's way. Gurjeet Kaur got the first goal coming in with the track leg. Deflection there, well saved by Maria Balanchucci once again.
Good hard drag flick, low to Suchi's right. But the experienced Argentina goalkeeper up to the task, making a fine save to her right.
Good to see India taking that free hit pretty quickly. Sushila Chanu pressurizing the left flank now. Double team there for her. India winning the possession. They'll get a free hit. Need to get that opening inside the circle.
Yeah, good shot work. Again getting into the D, India.
Well then, full marks to the Argentinian defense. They've crowded the circle. And this is where they're trying to build a counter-attack, but good to see Gurjeet Kaur now stepping up, stopping a possible attack from the right. And this is what happened. The experienced Maria Balanchucci, 35 years of age, kept her eyes on the ball, and in the end, saving that real threat that came from India.
And Navneet slinging herself for the deflection as well. Good form drag flick by Gurjeet Kaur. But Suchi definitely up to the task. I think tense last 8 minutes for both teams over here. India throwing everything into attack now.
Roshio Shank is Moshio getting the ball back. India need to press hard here. Weak shot there. Deflection though will give the free hit to Argentina. Delfina Marino will utilize all her experience.
प्रेम रखता तो
देखना चाहता रंग बिरंग
And short Marine will want some extra effort from every single Indian player. It's very hard when you're chasing the game.
क्योंकि जीना इसी का नाम है।
Argentina will be handling the current situation with the ball in the right hand, in the left hand pocket of India's defense. That's exactly where they would want the ball to be, far away from their own goal. They would want to eat up as many precious seconds as possible. As we enter into the final 6 minutes.
मुझे इनकी गोली मारी
As we enter into the final 6 minutes of the semi-final.
Well, then 3 roll-in substitutions. Lal Remsyami, Rani Rampal waiting on the sidelines. Short Marine looking very tense. 5 minutes, 25 on the clock. India need to stop the attack, and that's a deflection. Could have been pretty dangerous for India. Full marks to Savita, coming out and closing down the angle.
Yes, excellent keeping. As you can see, Trinchinetti crossing from the right-hand side, but Savita doing very well to put off the Argentinian centre forward and ensure that she did not make a deflection towards goal. Good.
Sofia Takulino with a cross inside the circle. India need to build an attack quickly. Vandana Kataria falling back. 2 minutes 45 remaining on the clock. Roll in substitutions coming in. Shoaib Marine giving those last instructions. India need to be quick here. Monica. Roll in substitutions coming in. Shoaib Marine giving those last instructions. India need to be quick here. Monica. Navneet Kaur loses the possession. Argentina will take all their time to try to go down the left corner. The experienced Agustina Albertario will spend some more time on the sidelines. Gurjeet needs to play up front quickly. 2 minutes 10 on the clock. Agustina Albertario. India get a free hit. They need to create an opportunity. Get inside the circle. Get a PC. Gurjeet plays it to Deep Reseka. The forward line up front. They need to get an opening. Zonal marking by Argentina at the moment. Gurjeet comes in. Needs to create an opportunity. Intercepted once again. This is where the counter will come from Argentina. India need to fall back now. Argentina will go down the right corner. Try to spend more time there. Trincinetti inside the circle. Nice pass there. We'll have to do it quickly, India. 1 minute 15 remaining. Trailing by 1 goal. Navneet Kaur. Nice opportunity there. Wrong pass. Ran out of options. Heading towards the last minute of this game. Gurjeet comes in. Needs to create an opportunity. Intercepted once again. This is where the counter will come from Argentina. India need to fall back now. Argentina will go down the right corner. Try to spend more time there. Trincinetti inside the circle. Nice pass there. We'll have to do it quickly, India. 1 minute 15 remaining. Trailing by 1 goal. Navneet Kaur. Nice opportunity there. Wrong pass. Ran out of options. Heading towards the last minute of this game. Shuchi. The 2 goals scored by her.
Thank you. We're just checking. Okay, just let them get up.
1 goal here in Tokyo. The Indian.
Let them get up.
1 goal here in Tokyo. The Indian women played well the first semi-final in the Olympics. They will have to now work hard to get the bronze. 2 goals scored by the captain. (2-1) in favor of Argentina.
Thanks. Congrats. Congrats.
Don't miss a single moment of Tokyo 2020.
नेटवर्क नाही इथं चुकला
24 hours, I'm done. Let's go.
स्वतः केलेला प्लॅन आणि 24 तास पण नाही टिकलाय. आता 24 नाही 48